Good morning, dear students. My name is Farhan Mazhar, and the subject today we are studying is Cambridge O Levels Physics 5054. Today we are working on the revision checklist. In this video, we are going to work on the topic 2 of the syllabus of the Physics 5054. The name of the topic is Thermal Physics. In this video, we are going to give you some content which you should know. For this purpose, we have a table, and this table I have, got from the Learner's Guide, which was published by the Cambridge. And this is for the examination, which are starting from May-June 2023. This video is on the topic 2, and that topic is thermal physics. So here you will have a table given to you which has 4 columns in it. So this guide have provided some revision checklists. These include information from the syllabus that you should revise. They don't contain all the detailed knowledge you need to know, just an overview. For more detail, see the syllabus and talk to your teacher. The table headings are explained as the first heading is topic, so it means these are the topic you will study. The second heading is you should be able to. Here we will have the content in the syllabus you need to cover. The third heading, there is a checklist. There are boxes in which you can check. There are 3 colors. You can use the tick boxes to show when you have revised an item and how confident you feel about it. Here R means red, which means you are really unsure and lack confidence. You might want to focus your revision here and possibly talk to your teacher for help. A means amber, means you are reasonably confident but need some extra practice. Here G stands for the green, means you are very confident. As your revision progresses, you can concentrate on the red and amber items in order to turn them into green items. You might find it helpful to highlight each topic in red, orange, or green to help you prioritize. The last column is about the comments, and you can add further information of your own, add learning aids such as rhymes, poems, or wordplay, pinpoint areas of difficulty you need to check further with your teacher or textbooks, include references to a useful resource. The table below, which is on your screen, cannot contain absolutely everything you need to know, but it does use examples wherever it can. So we are working on the topic number 2, which is thermal physics. The first topic is kinetic particle model of matter. States of matter know the distinguishing properties of solids, liquids, and gases. Know the terms of the changes in state between solids, liquids, and gases. The next topic is particle model. Describe qualitatively the particle structure of solids, liquids, and gases, relating their properties to the forces and distances between particles and to the motion of the particles, atoms, molecules, ions, and electrons. Describe the relationship between the motion of molecules and temperature, including the idea that there is a lowest possible temperature, which is minus 273 degrees centigrade, known as absolute zero, where the particles have least kinetic energy. Describe the pressure and the changes in pressure of a gas in terms of the forces exerted by particles colliding with surfaces, creating a force per unit area. Explain qualitatively, in terms of particles, the relationship between pressure and temperature at constant volume, volume and temperature at constant pressure, pressure and volume at constant temperature. Recall and use the equation P1 V1 equals to P2 V2, including a graphical representation of the relationship between pressure and volume for a gas at constant temperature. The next topic is thermal properties and temperature. Thermal expansion of solids, liquids, and gases. Explain applications and consequences of thermal expansion in the context of common examples, including the liquid in glass thermometer. Explain in terms of the motion and arrangement of particles, the thermal expansion of solids, liquids, and gases, and state the relative order of magnitudes of the expansion of solids, liquids, and gases. Convert temperatures between Kelvin and degrees Celsius. Recall and use the equation. The Kelvin temperature is equals to C plus 273. So remember this equation. This will be used in numericals. The next topic is specific heat capacity. Know that a rise in temperature of an object increases its internal energy. Describe an increase in temperature of an object in terms of an increase in the average kinetic energy of all the particles in the object. Define specific heat capacity as the energy required per unit mass per unit temperature increase. Recall and use the equation. Specific heat capacity is equals to change in energy divided by mass divided by change in temperature. C is equals to, that small c, is equals to delta E divided by M divided by delta theta. Describe experiments to measure the specific heat capacity of a solid and of a liquid. Melting point, melting, boiling, and evaporation is the next topic. Describe melting, solidification, boiling, and condensation in terms of energy transfer without a change in temperature. Know the melting and boiling temperatures for water at standard atmospheric pressure. Describe the difference between boiling and evaporation. Describe evaporation in terms of the escape of more energetic particles from the surface of a liquid. Describe how temperature, surface area, and air movement over a surface affect evaporation. Explain how evaporation causes cooling. Describe latent heat as the energy required to change the state of a substance and explain it in terms of particle behavior and the forces between particles. Transfer and thermal energy. So the topic will be conduction. You should be able to describe experiments to distinguish between good and bad thermal conductors. Describe thermal conduction in all solids in terms of atomic or molecular lattice vibration and also in terms of movement of free delocalized electrons in metallic conductors. The next topic is convection. Explain convection in liquids and gases in terms of density changes and describe experiments to illustrate convection. Radiation. This is the next topic. Describe the process of thermal energy transfer by infrared radiation and know that it does not require a medium. Describe the effect of surface color, black or white, and texture, dull or shiny, on the emission, absorption, and reflection of infrared radiation. Describe how the rate of emission of radiation depends on the surface temperature and surface area of an object. Describe experiments to distinguish between good and bad emitters of infrared radiation. Describe experiments to distinguish between good and bad absorbers of infrared radiation. The next topic is consequences of thermal energy transfer. Explain everyday applications using ideas about conduction, convection, and radiation, including heating objects such as kitchen pans, heating a room by convection, measuring temperature using an infrared thermometer, using thermal insulation to maintain the temperature of a liquid and to reduce thermal energy transfer in buildings. So this is topic number 2, and these are the requirements you should be able to. Uh, so when you are preparing this Physics 5054 for the upcoming exams, these are the main things which you should be able to do, and you should be able to write them about distinguish properties, define them, state them. So if you know these things, then you can master this paper. If you find this video useful, if you find this video helpful, and you think that this video can help your class fellows, your senior students, your junior students, please like this video, share the link of this video onto your Facebook, onto your Twitter accounts, and onto your Instagram. When you do this, this helps me to promote my channel. I think it's a great blessing for me that I can make these videos which can touch the life of so many students around the globe. It's a great blessing for me. Thank you very much for taking out time and watching this video. The link of the learner's guide, the file I am using, you can find this file in the description of this video. And I have, if you visit the community of my YouTube channel, I have posted the link of this document there also. Thank you very much. Have a good day. God bless you all.